All right. Go!
Neutral Budden. No warrior now.
This Parks.
Microphone check 1, 2. What is this?
Neutral Budden. No warrior now.
Parks on the boards.
Yes.
What do you gentlemen think, and this is a pivot, what do you gentlemen think is or has been the most impactful project in the last 15 years?
Music
15?
project?
Yeah.
So that
What
goes
was-
back
what was
to
15 be?
2005.
The most impactful project.
Or 13 years. I don't care. Whatever.
So Far Gone would be on the short list.
And that's my answer.
That would be
Dark,
2000.
Beautiful, Twisted Fantasy would be on the short list.
Yeah.
808s
808s and Heartbreaks is up there.
808s,
Good Kid,
sure.
Mad City.
Good Kid, Mad City would be on the short list.
808s and Heartbreak, I think, when that came out, that was like...
I mean, that would be the one that changed the sound that we have now.
When did trap music come out? Was that 05?
somewhere around there, 06 maybe?
Yeah.
2005, 2006. But
That
yeah,
would, that
those,
would be on the short list.
those are some of the albums for sure.
I mean, it's funny you asked that when did trap music come out, because that's one of the questions I asked when trying to figure this out. And that led me to how long it takes me, or how long it's taken me in the past to warm up to
That was 03. That was 03.
to culture in other regions, like trap,
Okay.
like Houston with the
Chop and
slow
Screw.
down
Chopped and
chopped and
Screwed.
screw. It took me a little while with that.
Well, for the chopped and screwed thing, I think you would have to really spend time in Texas, Houston in particular, to really understand that.
It's true,
Yeah,
but
it's a-
when I
Yes
was
and no,
It's a
because that's
feeling.
transcended to...
No, it's transcended, but to
Yeah.
really understand it,
Sure.
I think you would have to
I
spend
had to
time.
go to Houston to get the full experience
Yeah.
of that.
It's a lifestyle.
it's a
culture.
feeling.
Yeah.
When everybody in Philly was coming out, took me a second to get used to how they rap, the voices. Same with St. Louis.
Yeah.
And then I just went across all of it, and damn, it took me a little while to warm up to everything that I hadn't experienced.
Yeah.
And I just thought that was a
No, I think that's a
ill
pretty
epiphany.
general life experience.
Yeah, but it's so fucked up in music, though, because in music it should be, you hear that, how does it sound to you?
Yeah.
But it's so much more that goes into the culture,
I would say that
wherever the culture is.
on that list too, and I don't think the album maybe had the impact, but whatever Future's first album was, because a lot of people have taken the I can't really sing, but I'm going to sing sort of rapping auto-tune thing.
Yeah.
He was a big proponent
808s?
of that. Yeah, but not in the same way. Not in the same way. It's a different sound.
Yeah, it's still melodic, but there's a different, I guess the word trap. It's like trap 808s and Heartbreaks.
Trap is
Yeah.
really just what, drums, like the drum pattern, the bass.
Yeah.
Like that's just the significant difference in trap and regular hip hop, or
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
DC Go-Go.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
But that's something you like. If you witness that live, it changes your entire ear for go-go music. Like you listen to it differently after you see it live.
Yeah. It's more of a live.
Do you think with the internet, a lot of what we're talking about with the feeling of certain regions has changed and blurred a bit? I definitely think it still exists, but I think with the internet, a lot of people are starting to talk the same. A lot of influences are not so much coming from where you grow up, but rather what you see and like on the internet. Like
The internet is allowing for regions to borrow from other regions.
More readily,
without
more
actually
readily.
it's
having
bringing
to
them together,
experience
which
it.
is why the internet is a beautiful thing, because there's a lot of cultures and sounds we probably wouldn't understand, like if we didn't have the internet.
But I do kind of miss that though. Of
More regional.
like really finding out
Me
about a
too.
region and
Me too,
like
a little bit.
fully trying to understand it from the outside looking in. Like I thought that was a really dope part of my upbringing.
Yeah.
When it came to music.
Kanye
Like,
was.
oh, this is what y'all are doing in St. Louis.
Kanye was a proponent of intermingling that stuff early. He was rapping with a drawl that was a southern drawl. And Chicago accent kind of has a little bit of that, but he was putting
Yeah.
a little extra sauce on it.
Sure.
Drake, too. You know, in a more recent example.
50 when he got shot in the face was
Yeah.
rapping like he was from the South.
Yeah.
Like my first few times in Detroit, every club we went to, they sped every song up damn near
different
to
BPM. Yeah.
and it was really annoying to me. Like my first 2 times there, and then I'd ask somebody about it. Like, no, that's what we do.
Yeah.
No, we'll take
Any record.
and just speed that shit all the way up.
Yeah.
And then if you hear it a certain amount of times, funny how the brain just could play tricks. If you hear that enough,
You get it. It seems normal.
Well, it makes the regular version seem weird.
Yeah.
but I was only mad because it was playing like one of my songs, like in the Detroit
They
BPM.
pump it up.
No, it was like She Don't Put It Down or something that
Shouldn't you would think to
shouldn't
do that?
be.
Yeah.
Your brain never.
The greatness in it
programmed that.
is if you make it slower,
Right.
Yeah.
not faster. But fuck it.
Yeah.
I understand. Shout out to all my Detroit people.
But I mean that was also too with like Baltimore and Jersey too with club
Yeah.
music. Like
Making house
that,
versions of
that
everything.
blew my fucking mind when I found out about that shit. And that was right around the time I was really going outside to party and shit. And it was women. Like I missed that part that the internet has kind of ruined. Like just really discovering shit in person.
Yeah.
Like holy shit, what is this world?
Yeah.
I miss mix show records.
Oh, yeah.
I mean that's my favorite type of music.
It's over. It's over now. Streaming has killed the mix show record.
Dang,
Well,
you're
actually,
right.
I'm not gonna blame that on streaming. The fucking radio programmers killed mix show.
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
for sure.
Except for on Sirius and places where they still do mix show.
Streaming finished it. Streaming came and choked all the rest of the life out of it. And that was a tangent.
What is the new mix show record? For the people that don't know mix show records, it was kind of like the street single you put out to just remind people that you're coming before you put out your actual radio single.
Yeah, usually somewhat up tempo, but not pop up tempo.
And you typically rapped a little bit more on it than
Yeah.
you would on actual single. What is that now? A IG video? It's like, what is the new mix show record?
I don't know.
A skit?
The game is
it's a
totally
playlist
different.
record now.
Yeah, playlist of everything now.
Yeah, but these niggas can't get on the playlist.
Well, yeah.
Unless they pay.
There's a lot of people
That's,
have
that's,
it.
the new, that's the
same
new
game.
payola. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all the
same
same.
game.
So all connections.
And me being such a dinosaur, I didn't realize how big of a deal that was until artists started really spazzing about them being banned from these playlists. Like when Tekashi was screaming about it, he looked like that hurt his feelings.
Yeah.
And Tory looked like it hurt his feelings. A few other people that, hey, I'm not on these playlists. It's like, damn, that's really important here.
Well, because I
That's
mean,
the new radio.
The main consumer of music is the casual fan that doesn't want to go through a rabbit hole to find new music. They want to go to your popular playlist. Like that's where you get the numbers.
Look who's running hip hop playlists and TikTok.
That's
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah, sick.
I don't get why people don't like.
But as
looking
opposed, I
for
mean,
new
as
music,
opposed to
though.
what
I love it.
Viacom and
That's my shit. But I have
MS
records.
Communications.
Like I've come from that.
Yeah,
I come
like,
from listening
that's-
to random weird shit.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We come from that, finding the record, having to actually go and find the CD. And so
and
like,
looking for something that people don't have.
yeah, like
that
I,
used to be
I
the shit.
love finding new artists on the internet. Like
too.
that to me is like super dope. And I play it and people are like, who the fuck is that? I'm like, I have no idea. Some kid I just found. But to me, I come from that. Like you used to go to the Virgin Megastore and put the headphones on and stand there for 2 hours just hitting different shit. Like I was doing that.
because you only had $12, so you could only get one CD.
Exactly.
I'm gonna sit here and find one.
Exactly.
Now you buy the tape. You buy 2 tapes because that was the cost of 1 CD. Mm-hmm. That was my move.
Times have changed.
Yep.
Yeah,
That was a good tangent.
sucks.
And
I miss posters. Remember getting posters at the CD store?
Oh, that was my
Man,
shit.
yeah.
no, losers.
Nah, I love a good poster.
shit.
A good poster was
Y'all are fucking
Nah, a good
losers.
poster
But
was
I've been thought
important.
that about
Yeah,
that.
was
man.
hard.
That was important.
You didn't have posters on your wall?
No,
That
you're a
I
loser
went
then.
to a tape store and purchased? No.
Where'd you get the poster then?
Well, I took out
The
a magazine.
magazine.
Yeah, I took out a
I'm
magazine.
from the magazine
Oh, yeah.
era.
Okay.
Well, I mean, even I'm from the magazine era.
No,
but
you're not from the magazine era where
Yes.
they were
I
damn
am
near
Joe. You're
built.
about to tell me the era I'm from.
You're not
I'm from the magazine era. What are you talking
these
about?
young fucks get so defensive. I'm talking about Right On, Roy. Now, when you weren't born,
That was the only magazine.
that was the magazine that was mostly posters.
Not for nothing. The
Yes.
source was definitely trash by the time you were.
No, I wasn't
of
super
age.
trash.
I'm trying.
Double
to,
XL
I'm trying
was really
to, I'm
dope when I
trying
was
to,
a
Double XL
teenager.
was good
And
at the
yeah,
time.
and it wasn't just posters. We ripped the shit out of the actual magazine and put it up.
But what I'm trying to educate you on is that magazines back then were predicated on the poster.
Yeah,
You would only buy them. You would only buy it if you like the
folded
poster.
out,
Yeah,
mad
I
big.
get
the
it.
Yeah.
Centerfold shit. Yeah.
I did- you wouldn't buy it
the
if you didn't
same-
like the
But I did
poster.
the same shit with Slam magazine. Like,
Yeah, no.
I
You
subscribed.
definitely were, but like Right On, no.
No, I was not.
young for that.
What age was niggas doing this at like the cassette store at Virgin Megastore?
You-
Maybe I was just getting high.
2002,
They would have the
3,
little
4.
Yeah,
poster
the
rack
shit you would
shit.
flip
Yeah.
through.
You were not doing that in 2002,
No, I wasn't.
2003.
I wasn't. Rory
hell
was
no.
though.
I definitely
I was
was.
doing
Well, how
that.
old were
I
you
was
when
doing
you
that
were
in the
doing
90s though.
I was
sure.
I was young. I was like 14, 15. This was like 95, 96 when I was doing that.
Yeah.
Even younger than that. I had posters on my wall since 91 maybe.
That you bought though?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know why I'm so amazed by that.
Yeah, absolutely. I would only buy the. You would go to the store and you would look at the magazine. You couldn't unfold the whole poster, but you could see pieces of it and be like, oh, this is a dope. And you would take it out. You'd be like, yo, I'm buying this magazine. You go home because it was stapled. You had to do it carefully, or you would rip the whole poster.
Right.
Yeah, I'm from that.
You was good at that.
Yeah, I'm from that.
I fucked so many posters.
Oh,
Nah,
absolutely.
nah, I'm
No,
from
I,
that.
But then you got hip and got a razor.
Exactly.
by my era, they showed and you could just flip through.
Well, no, they had that. They had that too. They had that too.
yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
the rack and they had the little tubes underneath it.
yeah, and you would steal them.
That's the real poster. I'm talking about the
yeah.
magazine
Yeah, no,
for the
yeah.
poster. That's different.
I did both.
I used to be so mad. I ripped my salt and pepper poster right
Oh
at the
my
cooch.
god. At the cooch. Look what he was mad at though. Like,
I mean,
I ripped it. The stable was too tight right there. He called it at the cooch.
Come on, man. I was such a Pepper fan. I love Pepper.
She looks great still, by the way.
Pepper has looked great
Oh,
my
God, she
entire
does.
life. My whole life, Peppers look great. I don't care what y'all say about me.